serious.
Welcome to The Basement. Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Basement. I'm Nolo.
Jose, what's going on, dude?
What's going on is that they've been watching us.
Who? People?
I think NASA.
Definitely NASA.
I think NASA's been keeping their eye on us ever since the last time we spoke about the unspeakable subject. We've been having technical difficulties.
The flat Earth.
You shouldn't have said it, but because you did say it,
You're right.
we'll go into it.
My bad.
Listen, guys, I don't even know if you're hearing this right now because it's possible that NASA's going to pull this off the internet. They don't want us to tell the truth, and we're going to get the truth out there to you.
I was talking to Jesse, and he went in on the CERN.
CERN?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, he was like the particle accelerator.
Yeah.
And how now they have 3, and that he put me onto a video. I'll send it to you. He put me onto a video. Was like, you know, like a conspiracy. It's very conspiracy oriented.
I love that stuff.
Those and the guy was like, you know, they're opening up like a Stargate. They're opening up portals, different dimensions, and that the Antichrist is gonna come out from there.
Through there.
So,
What if that's true?
well, one of the things I was telling him was like, first of all, we don't know. We can't prove any of this. At the end of the day, we can't prove it. Like I told him, how do you know when you fly to Puerto Rico this summer that you're actually in Puerto Rico? Or that's where Puerto Rico is on the map.
Yeah. Did you fly the plane?
Did you fly? He was
Did
like,
you
oh,
map
but
it
you
out?
could see outside. But you could easily, those could easily be LEDs. Like, you know.
You could fly around and you would think, you fly around a circle 3 times, then you land back in the same spot. You're like, whoa, we went so far. We're still back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, I think it blew his mind with that one. But when I went into the website about the particle accelerator, I was like, God knows what these guys are doing. Yeah. They could be tapping into different dimensions, different realms, different realities that they're tapping into.
I hope it's true. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
But in saying that, we would have to believe in a few other things. See, conspiracy theories are very interesting because some of them contradict each other. But one person can believe both of those things, but they both contradict each other.
That's hilarious.
But
Well, that's like Christianity. How many denominations do you have?
Yeah, but they don't really contradict each other. They may have different ideas. Yeah, they don't really contradict. See, the thing is with if I like conspiracy theories that can match with other conspiracy theories because it makes the world feel much weirder, and that's why I think if the world isn't real, then we live in a simulation, and I'm holding on to that one. I think that's the best.
You're holding on to the sim?
That's my favorite one.
Holy
that one encompasses everything. Any conspiracy theory you have can fit into the simulation theory, and I love it. Even the flat Earth. NASA could be the programmers.
NASA could be the programmer.
And we don't know. They may have access to the programmer.
NASA.
They
may have access to the programmer.
They may communicate with the programmer. Aliens can be part of the program.
Yeah. You and I.
CERN could be part of the program.
All right, so before we go deeper into this conversation, in news today, we have 85 people injured after Aeromexico, who I've flown Aeromexico, I believe. Oh, wow. I think, no, was it Lingus? I don't remember.
Lingus, I think.
Crashes at the airport. No one died.
I heard about that.
No one died.
So that means whatever.
You know, Trump was like.
That's funny because I didn't think. My first thought was whatever they got, they believe it is the real one. So
that's the real God because they were praying to Maria.
Ocasio.
Oh man. Then you got the whole court case with Manafort.
Wait, but how did the plane crash? What happened? When I first heard about it, I didn't read about it. Somebody said, "Oh, they survived." And I'm like, it must have been some landing gear, Because there's no way the plane fell from the sky. They must have been just landing.
Yeah, I think they were landing. They're still investigating as to what the cause was. Obviously, they first, asked the flight crew and the pilot and whatnot. But the fact that nobody died. Did you see some of the pictures?
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, it looked like somebody should have died.
Yeah? I gotta look at it.
Yeah.
I'll put it up in the show notes and stuff. You think they're gonna blame it on Trump somehow?
I mean, of course. This is the age of...
Trump was talking crap about Mexico and an airplane crashed in Mexico. You think that's a coincidence?
Another conspiracy theory to add on to today's topic?
The fact that Trump is even president is a conspiracy theory. In fact, that's part of the simulation. That's
insane. 2 passengers, though, were critically injured. The pilot is in serious condition with burns. So, they're still looking into exactly what happened that caused the flight. You said it was
called Air Mexico?
Air Mexico, bro. But kudos, good work to the pilot to, the plane went down after the runway ended.
He must have been watching some YouTube video with Trump. That's the only way. He
somehow Trump is...
He landed the plane and just kept looking at the phone and went off the edge of the runway.
That's insane. There's this big thing about this girl that disappeared too in Iowa. Iowa College.
Wow, that thing crashed for real.
It did crash for real.
All right. Well, I don't hear about this.
So I'm just tapping into it myself. So basically, she was last seen jogging. Her name is, I believe, Molly. Friends of Missing University Iowa students said she had been planning to attend a wedding in the Dominican Republic this week, as baffled investigators continue to
Did she go to the Dominican Republic though, or did she?
No, she disappeared before the planned trip.
Yeah, the Dominican Republic is a third world country, nigga.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not. People think it's a vacation. Maybe that one hotel area is a vacation area. The rest of the country is poverty, nigga.
It definitely is.
And I'm not discouraging people. You should definitely go. It's nice, but
what do you mean?
The Dominican Republic, but still, because they need money.
You've been there?
I've never been there. But
how would you know that it's nice?
I've seen pictures. I've been to Puerto Rico, or what I think is Puerto Rico.
Right. What we're told is Puerto Rico. So yeah, this person is basically
what?
This is just like a
Iowa college student Facebook fuels new election meddling fears. What does that even mean?
So it's like 2 stories. These are the top stories for this website.
Oh, okay.
So basically, this is the girl that went missing.
Yeah, that's no good, bro. When girls go missing from colleges, that's a bad sign.
That is a bad sign, right?
Because, damn, I don't want to even say it. But I listened to a podcast where they talk about, like, murderers. And it's shocking how many people are murdered from getting missing from colleges.
Like kidnapped?
A shocking amount, yeah.
Like, you're talking about kidnapped?
Yeah.
Yikes.
A shocking amount. I mean, a lot of these murders are old. Like, 20, 30, 40 years old. But they all have a lot of things in common. And one of them is the fact that they kidnap college students. They're easy victims. Because, they used to be kids. Now they're alone, trying to learn how to be an adult. They don't know stranger danger. You know what I'm saying? So they're still... I mean, we look at college students like they're freaking adults, but they're just big kids. I mean, I think about myself. I feel like a big kid. You know what I'm saying?
Now?
Yeah.
I do
feel
too.
like a big kid.
I dress like a kid.
I feel like a big kid, man.
I don't want to change that.
I've had conversations with people on Reddit about that, and all of them are like, I feel like I'm just. One guy's like, I'm 55 years old. I feel like a big kid.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't want to change that about myself at all. The idea of, feeling young.
Yeah, it just
it's like feels good.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like an adult. It's funny because you spend a vast majority of your adolescent years wanting to be an adult, right?
Yeah, and then after you pass that, you're like, damn, I messed up. I would almost give anything to go back in time.
Me too, bro.
The only thing I would want is just to keep some knowledge. Not even all of it. Just give me freaking faint memories.
Faint memories of your mistakes?
Not even mistakes, just anything. Like if I could go back in time when I was a kid and just slightly remember I used to have an iPhone, and then I look around and then there's no such thing as an iPhone, I'm like, investment opportunity.
Yeah, that one thing,
that
right?
One thing, yeah.
I would tap, you would tap Google, you would tap Apple, you would tap.
Oh my gosh. Just imagine the wealth you would accumulate. People would look at you like you're a freaking a genius.
You wouldn't tap into Facebook.
Why not? Because it stocks down. You just know when to sell.
You know when to sell just before the whole, Cambridge, whatever. Analytica. You would have sold that 100 billion. That has to hurt. But I think Facebook will bounce back, especially now with news like that, where it says right there, Facebook announces Tuesday it uncovered sophisticated attempts to influence U.S. politics ahead of the November midterms, elevating concerns about Russia and possible election tampering.
All right, let's just make this clear. All right, the language that they use there is not what's actually happening. When somebody says election tampering, you would imagine they hacked into the system and changed the votes.
Oh, they changed the votes and they went in and they scratched off, this person.
Yeah. That's what you think is going on, right? But that's
when you hear the term election meddling,
all that.
So what you're saying is this headline should have been: you're gonna kill people. You're gonna kill people's ears. They're gonna be deaf because of you. But what you're saying is that the phrasing is incorrect. All they're doing is taking out potential
what website is
bots.
This?
Fox. Our favorite.
Well,
that's hilarious.
When you say tampering, do you mean influencing? Makes more. I like that word better because you're influencing people to make decisions, but they're not actually voting for you. They're giving people information that's influencing their votes.
What's trolling?
That's basically what it is. It's trolling, yeah. Trolling is just messing with somebody. I mean, obviously, they're trying to do it for an agenda, for a purpose. But as far as I understand, what I've read before was the fact that they did it for both sides. They were just trying to mess the election in general, just to mess with people. And one side caught it more. The right wing of it are more conspiracy theory orientated. So they latched onto it more. So they focused their attention on it. Yeah. So as far as I understand, that's what happened.
So so then the question becomes, so we have the freedom of speech in this country, but the internet is worldwide, right?
Yeah.
So there is no overall
rules of engagement,
policies, laws.
Oh, it's coming, bro. There's gonna be some sort of internet constitution coming. 100%.
Internet constitution.
It's coming, bro.
And this is telltale signs of it, on its way, because you have to then define: is this a legal activity? Yeah. Is it considered an act of war?
Okay,
like maybe not an act of war, but an act of
trolling,
and that becomes.
But that's the thing. Even that, it's clearly trolling, right?
It's clearly trolling.
And it makes me feel like, well, of course Donald Trump won, because we're living in the age of trolls, and he's the biggest troll there is.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So of course he won. Everybody on the internet loves the trolls. It's so funny to read about it. And then when they see Donald Trump, they're like, oh snap, he's live. There's a live troll here.
There's a real, and he has the troll hair, like the little. When I think of the trolls, I think of the little trolls with the long hair. Yeah, Remember those? You gotta put a picture of that. You should put his face on one of those and put it up as the.
But I mean, they're not messing with the election results. They're just they're influencing
people's thoughts.
They're putting fake news out there, right?
Right.
But then do we say fake news is illegal because then you're stifling freedom of speech? So you can't really say fake news is illegal.
Is it freedom of speech for Russia in our relations? No.
Oh, but what if in America?
But for them it is.
That's what I'm saying. Who are we to tell them what to do? If we want to read their stuff, are we gonna stop our people from reading Russian stuff now? You see what I'm saying? So you're opening up a can of worms. It's just education of the people. You just gotta look into it deeper.
So you're saying that our response should be to educate that. So is Facebook wrong for, dropping those sites that they know are potential bots and trolling?
No, they're not. If they know for sure, but the thing is that they start
They
targeting.
shut down like 30 accounts already, and they're going in.
Well, 30 accounts. Think about it. How many people are on Facebook? 30 accounts is nothing.
No, but these are recognized accounts that are just constantly putting propaganda, if you will, out there.
I don't know. You're playing on a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're gonna be like, well, the propaganda that the bots are putting out, that's fake news, is very similar to whatever this guy does, and this guy's doing real news, but because you guys are similar, we'll shut you down, and that's the problem we have with.
Well,
they shut down the right wing all the time with stuff, all the time.
Well, I mean, look, politically or financially, this was a good move with Facebook because they're trying to play the look at us, we're being responsible.
Yeah.
Please reactivate your account. Come back. I lost a lot of money. So this is actually, obviously good P. This is good. It looks good for Facebook when they constantly keep putting this out there because you assume that people are going to start. They're trying to gain the people's trust again. That's
think about it. I could make 13 accounts. I could make 13 accounts today, and make do stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like they're just doing it to showboat. It's a horse and pony show, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just them showing off. Like look at us. Whoever's listening to this right now, you make a fake Facebook account and put some fake news out there, and
you'll be flagged.
You might even be flagged. You might even keep that account open forever. Because Facebook is not going to catch everybody. And that, like I said, the slippery slope is, okay, one of the fake news is out there before was Hillary was killing people, right? She was, everybody that went against Hillary died, right? Anthony Bourdain said something about Hillary Clinton, all of a sudden he's dead. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people died.
There's a lot of people died. That's all spoke out against
Hillary. Or disappeared. They're just gone. They just don't exist anymore.
So, is it a conspiracy theory? Yeah. It's just suspicious. But now these fake news sites, quote unquote, are going to say Hillary Clinton definitely did it, right? But a regular news site might say, oh, this is very suspicious. But because they're both talking about the same issue, Facebook might shut them both down. And meanwhile, one guy is like, hey, look, I'm just reporting.
Doing my job.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, it's a very slippery slope. You got to be very careful with this stuff. Maybe shutting down the actual bots, if you know it's a bot, but a person you shouldn't have the ability to. He should be able to say whatever he wants. As long as it's not against the law, because that's not against the law. Fake news, it's part of freedom of speech. We're allowed to do that.
Yeah. So that internet, that bill would have to be between certain, whoever's willing, right? Nations.
Yeah.
They would have to be. It would have to be where, okay, this is the bill, and these are the countries that are involved in this agreement.
Again, that's dangerous.
But
we're
then
talking
again,
about
you're still talking about internet with the other countries that are not going to participate in that bill.
Then you gotta have two different internets. You have a free internet and a freaking internet with laws.
That's insane. To wrap up the news,
we're talking about some 1984 freaking Big Brother stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just gonna be watching us now.
Right. So to wrap up the news, there's a few things we could go into. So what do you know about the 3D printing and the ban that just recently went out?
I didn't read anything about the new ban, but I did read about the 3D printing. The fact that they allowed it, they finally said, yeah, okay, of course they're gonna say, yeah. Let's be real. They're trying very hard to stop something that we should be. And there's a funny thing. I hear people complaining like, oh my God, they're going to print guns. Who's they, nigga? You are they. That's you. You could do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, you're looking at people that have guns as somebody else. That's you. It's your right. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like freedom of speech. Oh, he can say whatever he wants. He's saying crazy stuff.
They make they as the
bad guy.
Shooters of schools.
And it's like, that's you. You are they. When they talk about people getting 3D printed guns, we're talking about you.
We're talking about us.
Us, the people, exactly.
Right.
So that's the problem we have, is that we have a they and us.
So a federal judge has issued a temporary restraining order on blueprints.
That's ridiculous.
On the blueprints on the untraceable and undetectable 3D plastic guns. So these websites were supposed to go up and that give you the blueprints to go ahead and print if you have a 3D printer, a plastic gun. So they put a ban on those companies from releasing
Yeah.
or going live with their websites on the blueprints on how to do this. So, but some guns have already been made, and it's unclear how many.
Yeah.
But the website,
I should have downloaded it. When I first saw it, I should have just went to the website and downloaded it. It's free. It's free. You just got to download it. Now, I'm probably not... I don't have a 3D printer, so I'm probably not going to print it. I have a better chance of just making one out of metal, going to Home Depot and making one. Which we can totally do.
You serious?
To what? To make one at Home Depot?
Whoa, dude.
You know how easy to make a gun is? What's a gun? All I got to do is send something that shoots a bullet, right? You just dual.
This guy
That fits the bullet in there.
is
right
MacGyver,
size.
the Spig version.
We could do... That's so simple. With a rubber band.
Do you want to try and make one? We're obviously gonna get in jail, go to jail now.
I mean, we don't have... We
If
can
they
make,
were, if anyone was listening,
is making a gun
now being
illegal?
listened
It's
to by
not.
the FBI.
But then, how would they know it's a gun? Like, we could just like, what is this? It's just a toy. Look, a gun is all it is. It's just a tube to shoot. You put the bullet in there. The back only needs to do a little thing that hits it, right? We could just make that easy with a piece of wood or a stick, a rubber band where you pull the trigger and it just clicks over.
If you make this, you're gonna be the one that tries it out because I don't want to die.
Oh no, I'm not gonna try that. I'm probably blow my head. Actually, you know what? I will try it. I've seen videos online of people shooting guns.
There was a Netflix thing about guns, and there were like two Brazilians, I think they were. I forgot what country that they made guns, and these guys were going in.
Yeah.
And they were like, the you should watch it, bro.
What is it called?
It's like a series of different episodes of how things, so they cover guns, they cover sex trafficking.
You talking about, it's a Vox thing? It's a short thing, like 5 to 10 minutes?
No, it's a little bit longer, but it's not too long. Damn, I felt like I was watching the episode with you.
No. Probably watched with Jesse.
Probably was with Jesse, actually. No,
because I saw a video online where somebody made a shotgun out of stuff they had. They took a piece of wood, and the guy cut it. You see him do it with the machine. Fast forward. You know they like doing a fast forward. He made the butt of the freaking rifle. He put the pipe in there. I'm telling you, he made a freaking shotgun. Shot it. He's like, yeah, it works.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on.
Well,
There's a lot of other
Speaking of
stuff
Netflix, did you see the show called Extinction? The movie?
Shut up.
You saw it?
You saw it?
I saw it.
With the Spanish guy?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Did you see it?
We just totally changed this episode.
Did you
I
see it?
did see it.
Whoa.
That's awesome. That's finally we're on the same page.
Whoa.
We're supposedly friends.
I was cleaning. That's the only reason why I watched it. I was cleaning my room, so I was like, I'll put the TV on and I'll watch something while I'm cleaning here.
Okay.
Nigga, I was blown away. I didn't expect it to be so good. It wasn't the best, right? But the story was unbelievable. Like, I was shocked. I was like, yo. Because when they take the mask off the alien, you see it's a human, you're like, what is going on?
What?
My first thought was like, are they from the future or something?
There was something about the quality of the movie that made it seem cheap.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
But I give credits to the actors because they seemed very human. Yeah. And then you slowly see them.
Like when they think about the past,
they start. I was like, that's dope acting because now they're behaving like the AIs we're used to, robots. I thought it was dope. I thought that whole concept to me was insane. Where we're the ones trying to eliminate them because they're taking over.
Yeah. When they cut the woman open and they show the thing inside of her, my first thought wasn't she's a robot. My first thought was like, what kind of bullet is that? It's like a
I was like, yo, does that bullet have a shield? That's what I thought. I was like, yo, that bullet is dope.
And when the guy was like, you guys don't know who you are. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yo, the movie was freaking good, bro.
That movie was
and
good.
then it ended off with like a cliffhanger sort of where you're like, oh, there could be a part 2 to this.
Yeah.
When they come back and fight.
And I feel like that's Netflix thing. They're making all these shows and they're leaving it like it could be more, but let me see how many people react to this. Obviously, Stranger Things is a prime example of them, putting a show out there, blew up.
And then did you see The Last Day or something like that? What is it called? This is how it ends or something like that? It's an apocalypse movie. This is the end or this is how it ends?
Yeah, with that guy and the black guy.
Yeah, they were driving whatever. It was I expected so much more.
I did. I felt like they could have done so much more. Like I wanted to know what was the what the hell was the problem? Like what was the catastrophe? What happened?
No, that's what bothered me. At the end, I thought we were gonna find out because the guy was like, "It's happening again." I was like, "Oh, they're gonna show the aliens finally."
I can't.
I thought it was an alien invasion at first.
I thought so too. Then I was like, maybe it's a war.
Because I like those kind of movies that something happens and we don't know. We're not looking at it from the government perspective. We're looking at it from just a regular guy, and he's trying to figure it out himself. Like, what the hell's going on? I like that point of view.
Yeah, I they could have done so much better with that. It was kind of disappointing with that movie. Yeah. But that other movie, the first one you mentioned, was dope. Definitely worth watching. Yeah. If you're into the sci-fis, check it out. What was it called again?
Extinction.
Extinction. Yeah. Oh man, we suck.
It's such a good movie, yo. You got anything else there?
I don't. That's pretty much the news. There's a lot more going on, obviously, but those are the headlines of the day. It's going to be 84 degrees high in New York City. Imagine we do weather. And the traffic report is just...
Oh, you saw they put Ex Machina on Netflix, too. Have you seen it? Ex Machina?
Yeah, I thought that was good. But yeah, that's pretty much the news. And
they should make a movie. All right, you watch Game of Thrones, right?
Yes.
All right.
That should be coming out next year, right?
Next year, yeah. I've been rewatching it.
You're rewatching it?
I'm rewatching it. I'm like on the 4th or 5th season.
You're a madman.
It's a freaking good show. All right, so the intro of it, it looks like there's a sun in the center, and then the world is in the inside of a circle, and the sun is in the center. I don't know if you noticed the intro. Can you put the intro on real quick? Game of Thrones intro?
Yeah.
Just go to like YouTube.
Ooh, what's happening with that mouse over there?
Oh, you're messing it up, buddy.
I think, are you connected to it?
I don't know.
I'm connected to it now. Oh, yeah, we both are. Switch yours up. You could look for yourself.
Can you type? Just Game of Thrones intro.
Oh, I'm in the wrong computer.
Oh, gosh.
Game of...
Just put right. And then put intro.
And then...
People love when we're quiet like this.
They just...
All right, press play. Whatever it is. All right, baja eso. Lower this. Just lower it down to like almost nothing. All right, so now you saw that thing that was spinning around right there? That's supposed to be the sun. Right? This right here.
And it's
like surrounded by these things.
These rings.
Yeah, these rings.
Like the Halo ring? Did you see the Halo preview?
I didn't, no.
Halo's coming back.
A game or a movie
Game.
or show? Oh, really? Why'd you pause it, bro? Keep it going. Now, I want you to look at the way, like right now it's looking at some area, it's looking at King's Landing or whatever. Watch when it moves to different
What is that called?
King's Landing? Look, watch. When it moves. Right? Look how the world goes up like that. You see that? It's like in the inside of a sphere.
Like the Halo.
No, but it's not just a halo.
Game.
It's like a whole sphere.
A whole sphere.
And the sun is in the middle.
Well, you know what? There was a Star Trek episode like that. The Next Generation.
Yeah. When they go inside, yeah. So there's a theory actually called the Hollow Earth theory, and that there's a world in the middle of the Earth, and it's like this. But apparently there's like dinosaurs or whatever.
Atlantis.
All that stuff could be down there. So
okay.
That's one theory of how the world is. It's
it looks like we're spinning inside.
You see, like we're inside of the circle.
Yeah, it does feel like we're
now,
spinning.
mind you, this is a fictional world, so it's possible that maybe that's his intention. J.R.R. Martin, whatever his name is.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, you see. So maybe that's his intention, because I mean, realistically, it's a fictional world. You can make it a ring. You can make it a flat Earth. He could have made a flat Earth. That would have been amazing.
That would have been great.
Oh, they should make a show with just. It don't matter what the show's about. Just based.
I was thinking about what you were saying with the flat Earth. I don't know if we recorded it or mentioned it, but how we're being pushed down. I was like, if that's true, then we should be all like on the floor, not being able to get up.
No. If we're going fast, but how fast are we going? We're going just. Oh, you gotta wake up, bro. We're going just fast enough, like the spaceship that spins, whatever. That you're on the outside.
We're going fast enough, but not
too fast that we press down. We're going fast enough that it feels normal. I mean, how will we know? We were born here.
But then how? Oh, the water's being contained because the further out in this, the further you go out into the rim, you're into the blackness of space that has no heat source, so the water freezes.
And it makes an ice wall.
The ice wall.
So that's what I'm saying. Like the theory makes sense if you think about it within that thought process.
That's messed up that they hate on Australia, though. I mean, they leave Australia right there. Let's pretend at least.
Apparently, it's not real, and I think it's because if it was real, it would be stretched out so much, because the way the flat Earth works, it would have to be stretched. Whoa! So people always thought that the Earth was people never really thought about it realistically, right? Think about it. If you're just a
sailors
farmer,
did.
No, I'm saying if you were just a farmer or whatever, you're not going to think about if the world's
the average Shrek of the day.
Yeah, they didn't give a
trying to get food. What's for dinner?
But the people that were like in power that had to think about those things, they didn't think that the Earth was flat. They knew that the Earth was round for hundreds of years, right? Since like the time of the Romans, even before that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew that the Earth was round because of some experiments that they done, whatever. It was like, only a few people that never really understood or didn't get the knowledge would think that the Earth is just flat because just that's what you see. You know what I'm saying? Uneducated people would just be like, yeah, the Earth is, what is it? I don't even know what we're on right now. Does it go forever? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's big mountains.
Exactly. Like to them, imagine you don't even have that thought process. And it wasn't until recent times, mind you, we thought about this for a long time. And when somebody says that you're a flat earther or whatever, they used to call Christians, you thought the Earth was flat.
Excuse me.
It was just a way to insult people. They'd be like, "Oh, you're an idiot. You don't even understand." You know what I'm saying?
And I'm pretty sure they still feel that way.
Oh yeah.
You're a flat earther believer?
It's funny because there's Christians that believe that the Earth is flat, and they say that the Bible somehow supports it. I've never
seen the word sphere.
The word sphere is in the Bible, like round, the sphere of the Earth.
Right.
So I don't understand. I can't see anything in the Bible that says that the Earth is flat. I can't. It's just a thought that people think that they have to think that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's you're considered a bobo. You're considered not to be too educated if you believe in this such thing as a
flat Earth. Yeah.
A flat Earth.
So now there was an experiment, the Bradford experiment, and what they did was they got on a long river. One guy stood on one side, and then he had a boat. His friend go on a boat, go further away. And the further he got away, he's like, look, if the Earth is round, I'll see you go down. But he didn't. The guy went pretty far, and the guy was like, I still see you completely. So it means the Earth must be flat. Right. And that was the experiment.
What was that called?
The Bradford experiment. That experiment launched the flat Earth, the recent flat Earth things. Because he actually put it in a book. He wrote a whole book about it, that the Earth is flat. I don't remember the name of the book. I didn't write it down. They also believe that the sun is very small. So the Earth is flat like a pancake, right? In the middle of it is the North Pole. On the outside edges is Antarctica. It's just along the entire edge. And then there's a wall of ice that doesn't allow the water to spill over the edge, right? In the center again is the North Pole. The sun rotates within the. I don't even know how to explain this. Within the pancake of the Earth, the sun is maybe like halfway in between the middle and the edge, and it just goes around that halfway point. You know what I'm saying? It's within the sphere. The circle, excuse me. We don't say sphere when we talk about the Earth. It's flat. So the sun rotates within the sphere. I actually put it, if you look at the
hangouts?
Yeah, the hangouts.
You got control, Papa.
Yeah, but you gotta go to the. Is it there? Gmail.
Well, I already had it up.
I don't see it, bro. Where is it?
The first page.
The Joe Rogan one?
Oh, you're right. That was before we reset my bag.
You're back?
All the way. Load it. Boom.
Whoa.
Well, you're logged in as the basement, so.
Oh, maybe it's not my name. There it goes. I can't see it.
Try sending it again.
Look, boom. See that? This is the way the flat Earth works. The model works, where the sun is halfway between the center and the edge. It's in the middle circumference, and it just spins around it. And that's apparently how a day and night cycle works, right?
But doesn't light continue on
Forever.
Yeah.
If
there's nothing on its way.
But it depends how big the light source is, right? So if you put a candle and I'm a mile away, I'm not gonna be able to see it, right? So because of that, the sun is not as big as we think it is. The sun is only.
I was driving on the Bell Parkway.
The sun is only 32 miles across, sir. That's it. You could drive.
You could drive
the sun
in like 40 minutes.
Yeah, like 40 minutes. Yeah. How does it contain that much energy and last that long? I don't understand.
That's the Lord.
That's the Lord holding it. It's in the Bible. God is just stirring this cup of tea.
Wow, dude, that's just.
And there's no gravity. Oh, and apparently the sun and the moon and all that is being held up by the North Pole magnets. Something about it's keeping it up.
So
and there's no such thing as satellites because we can't go into space. There's no space.
There is no space.
All right. So the way it works is that the ionosphere of Earth, the radio signals bounce off of it, and that's how we get signals around the world. They bounce.
That's just too much.
There's no such thing as gravity, right? So it's just the Earth is flat pancake, but is going upwards at such a rate. We're in space though, but it's going upwards. All right, it's going upwards at such
at enough of a rate. Because when you said it the first time, I'm like, we should be struggling to walk or get up.
Yeah, it's not going super fast. It's just going fast enough to keep us down. Because if there was gravity, we'd be pulled into the center all the time, right?
Right.
I mean, also, if there was gravity, the Earth would be collapsed into a sphere, because that's the way gravity works. So we can't have gravity. Because it messes up our theory, right? All right. Oh, damn it. Go back. What? Where's the conversation at? Oh, here it goes. I didn't even put it in there. Damn it. Oh, look, there's another one. Does it show? See the way... Now, this right here kind of negates the theory because... See the way this is right here like that? It's like flat on one edge. It shouldn't be like that. It should be a sphere. So what I ran into was another theory.
That makes it seem like the Earth is like a bubble. It has a little fart.
So I saw another theory that the Earth is this. That the center is higher than the edges.
So we're like
a small dome.
Like an upside down plate? Bowl?
Yeah, that seems about right. Nothing crazy. Nothing's too high because, mind you, we still have. Damn, I don't think my keyboard works on this thing. No. So then also there's pictures of that NASA took, right? That the flat earthers look at it and they go, "Hey, on this picture you took, the United States looks gigantic, but on this picture, the United States looks small." Why does it look like that? Why is there, if you took the same picture, one last year, one this year, why is there such a big difference in size? And they use this to say NASA's faking it. Because look, we caught them. We caught them because one of them is so small, the other one's so big. Right? Mm. They got the sizes wrong. NASA, the government entity that's controlling everything, they said that what they did was you can't catch the Earth in a photo without clouds getting in the way, because clouds will block everything, right? So we have to take a picture of the Earth a whole bunch of times, and then little by little we take the parts out that have the clouds and we put pictures of it that don't have clouds and we connect them together, so it makes the whole Earth without a cloud, right? Without cloud coverage, right? And that's why it's a composite of other pictures put together. But then they put pictures out there with clouds and they say, all right, look, this is what it would look like, but still they're different sizes. But
that could easily be because, how far can you stretch an image? When you're taking a picture of a globe and you're.
Excuse me, of what?
If you're on the space station, you're taking multiple pictures. You're not getting the whole picture because you're too close.
Yeah, of course.
So you have to stitch it together.
Yeah. Oh, you believe in NASA then?
We have to, bro, if we're going to continue having the show.
Now, mind you, the flat Earth is very delicious to believe. I wish it was true. It's such a good. Also, there's more. There's so much more into this. Like, apparently, the edges of the Earth is being protected by the military because they don't want people to discover it, so they'll kill anybody that gets close to it.
And apparently, you can't just go up to Antarctica, right?
That's the wall.
That's
Antarctica's the wall.
You have to have special permission to go over there.
Yeah, and now this is another thing I heard too, that penguins were genetically made to feed the military members that are up there, because penguins don't make sense. They're not real.
Wait, that penguins what?
They're genetically made. There was no such thing as penguins before. They made it in a lab so they can grow and live. So the government agents that work on the wall can eat them. So they have something to eat. It gets deep. This theory gets so deep. There's so much involved in this theory. I guess because they try to merge it with other theories
to validate
it. Yeah.
Their point of view. I mean, so I agree. I want to believe it's real.
I hope it's real.
Because, like you said, the
so
controversy that will instill the fact that all these governments have been lying. That we've been at war with each other, but they've agreed on one thing.
That they're gonna keep
constantly.
Well, but not only that. Remember, there's more. They're keeping the alien secret too.
The aliens.
They're a secret. Russia's not gonna tell us.
What the hell was that?
I think my camera shut off.
So we'll both go completely. Why did it shut off? That's the question.
I don't know. The battery?
Damn, I thought I had them charged.
So the thing about the flat Earth too, there's a few things that we can debunk it. One of them is the fact that the Verrazano Bridge, the bridge that's right over here, the bottom is further apart than the top is further apart than the bottom from each other. From the two poles of the Verrazano, the part that holds it up, the verticals.
The Verrazano Bridge you're talking about.
Yeah, the top part of the bridge is further away than the bottom is, because the bridge is so long. How long is that bridge? It's like a mile or something like that. It's like freaking long.
I have no idea.
Is it the longest bridge in the world?
The Verrazano?
I think it is.
No. The Golden Gate Bridge, I think, is the biggest bridge in the world.
I didn't say biggest. I said longest.
Yeah, longest.
You think so?
I think so.
We'll have to look it up. But it's so long that we have to take into account the roundness of the Earth to make the bridge.
Because that's how long it is.
Yeah. Bridge in the world. Let's find out. Uh-oh. The longest bridge in the world. It's Danyang Kunching Grand Bridge.
I knew it was going to be Chinese.
Damn it.
They basically have everything.
Yeah. Well. Oh, there's another bridge in New Orleans. There's one. The lake. God. Why do they name lakes like this? I have to freaking read it out loud.
You know how to read it? It's hard to pronounce?
Yeah.
The words are confusing.
Pontchartrain? Alright. I'm not even going to try. I did try.
Sorry about that.
The longest bridges in the world is that one. Blah, blah, blah. The Verrazano Narrows Bridge is on this list. It is 2.5 miles long. That's pretty long.
I think that's how long the battery tunnel is, too.
Really? The battery tunnel? The ones that go from Brooklyn to Manhattan?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that.
I think it's the same. I want to find out now. Look at us doing research.
Right on the fly.
Right on the fly.
Bro, the freaking... What bridge you said it was? The Golden Gate Bridge is not even on this list of longest bridges in America.
Really?
Yeah. It shows a picture of it, but it doesn't say it. Number one is the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. Manchac Swamp Bridge in Louisiana. The Verrazano Bridge.
I hate when they use other methods. Like, it's 9,117 feet. I want to know how
many miles. I gotta do math now.
You know what I mean?
Damn. Is the Verrazano?
In
so instead of doing the math, you're gonna ask Google to do it for you?
Yeah, my Google do something.
2 point. What I said it was? The Verrazano Bridge is 2.5 miles.
2.5?
Yeah, what you got there?
I got 1.7.
Yes, Verrazano Bridge it is. It is kind of long, I guess, because you're riding for a while. Think about it. You're on that bridge for a while.
Especially if you're doing the speed limit, 45 miles per hour.
That thing is so damn long. And you know what's crazy about that bridge too? It goes so high, right?
It has to. You seen those freaking cruise boats going under there?
Oh, I guess you're right, yeah. But I feel like you drive up such a freaking long hill. The bridge goes so high up in the air.
It does.
And then, because think about it, you driving, then when you get to the top, you can feel it. There's a top part, and then you go down. It's like
basically, when they built that bridge, they were also saying, this is the max amount of height ship we could take in. Don't build any taller, because you're not coming here.
Yeah.
You're not coming here.
Yeah, they're not going to rebuild that bridge.
That's not gonna happen.
They rebuilt the Gatos Bridge for that, I think.
They
just
did?
Recently, yeah. They're tearing down the old one right now. They already opened the new one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yo, I got really lost. I took the Gothos coming in, and I didn't know you don't have to go over that ramp, bro. I must have paid like 4 or 5 tolls.
Yeah,
because I got stuck going back. It was like paying for Jersey and over and over and over again. I was so pissed.
I just went to Jersey yesterday. I went to Aldi's. I freaking love Aldi's. Shout out to Aldi's. It's like Trader Joe's. I think Trader Joe, the guy that owns Trader Joe's and the guy that owns Aldi's are brothers. And I think that's what happened. I think they split up the business and one of them opened up one spot. And apparently they're opening up another one in Brooklyn. That's a competition to both of them. It's called Lendy's or something weird like that. I love this competition stuff. And this is why you need the market. Because the competition forces it to be cheaper.
For us.
People don't understand, They want to freaking...
They want to make everything one central thing.
Yeah. Think about the when we were kids, right? Or at least me when I was a kid. My grandmother used to come home with these cans that didn't have a label on it. It was just a white label and it said whatever it was, applesauce. That's it. No nutritional value, no nothing. A white label that said applesauce in black letters, and that was it. And we used to get that was like WIC stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was government stuff. That's the government supporting a brand. You know what I'm saying? It's artificially supporting it. But if you allow the brands to just fail, like nobody's going to buy. If you see a can in the store that was a white label that said applesauce, are you going to buy that or are you going to buy the one that says Mott's applesauce? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the label.
Yeah, you're going to, because you're like, I know what the hell this crap is, first of all. And this looks better. And that's what happens, right? We had, what was the first one? Whole Foods was the first one. Right? Super expensive. Healthy living. We do it with the best quality stuff. Now, Whole Foods still around if you want to do that. But then Trader Joe's came around and was like, we could do it for cheaper. Right? We could give you healthy food for cheaper.
Do you think Whole Foods is a lot cheaper?
Well, I mean, they probably had to lower prices. They have to keep up. Nobody's going to keep going to Whole Foods if it's so damn expensive. Right? Unless... you do it for the... This is so even messed up to even think about. You don't want those lower class of... You don't want to go shopping when there's a lower class of people.
You don't want to go shopping when there's a lower class of people.
Right? Think about it. When you go to... when was the last time you went to Whole Foods?
A little while ago. The one on 3rd Street?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a little while ago.
So when you go in there, it's really nice. It's clean. Everybody's friendly.
Very nice people.
Very nice.
Yo, and they got the electric car plugs.
I saw that, yeah, where you can charge your car. That's dope. Now, what was the last time you went to like ShopRite or something like that? Or even better, a Western Beef.
Damn, I go every day, son.
So now imagine what's the difference between those two stores? Just visually.
Visually? Oh, you want to go there?
We're talking about a different world.
Yeah, I mean...
Right? Not to mention the people that work behind the counter. When you go to pay the thing, you don't need to... Those people out of control in Western Beef, they don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Out of control.
So, think about it. If you live in an area that have both stores and you have the money, you're like, why would I go to this store and deal with that crap? I could probably get robbed in the parking lot, right? Think about
I go there because the avocados are $1, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Even the people that stand outside the store asking for change or whatever.
Oh, the gypsy cabs.
The gypsy cabs, the black cabs.
So their look alone is like, oh, I'm gonna get robbed.
Yep.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
This is a setup.
That's what
They're
I'm saying.
hungry. I go buy food. I get robbed. They
eat. So you see what I'm saying? So like some people are willing to pay extra money just so they can avoid all that. I don't want to deal with these ghetto people. I don't want to deal with the people asking for change outside. I don't want to deal with the freaking prostitute fighting with a pimp in front of the building. I saw that the other day. I was parked. My wife went in to go shop, and I was sitting in the car with the baby was sleeping. Right in front of my face, because you park in the sidewalks right there. A freaking woman arguing with the guy, and clearly she was a prostitute, and they're arguing about money. I was like, this is the world we live in, bro. This is the area we live in.
So now you saying that, which is cool. We're actually going into where is the Western beef?
This is Puerto Rico based, bro.
That's the post office.
So now you got Trader Joe's, which is just a bit cheaper. Then you got Aldi's, that's even more cheaper, right? So we're talking about getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and the quality has remained the same, right?
Okay.
Right, because I'll go to Trader Joe's, the same thing I will go to what is it? What I was just talking about? Jesus Christ. The expensive one? Damn it.
Aldi's?
The most expensive one. Whole Foods. Jesus Christ.
Whole Foods is the most expensive, right?
Yeah. But now, what's the difference between Trader Joe's and Whole Foods?
What's the difference?
When was the last time you went to Trader Joe's? It's been a while?
It's been a little bit. I gotta say, it's been a little bit.
Jesus Christ, look at that place. This is it. Look at the aisles.
It's bad.
Jesus.
And there's never cashiers.
Oh God, it's such a mess.
It's horrible, but the avocados are $1, son. You go to Bay Ridge, cross the bridge, and you're paying $2, double the price for freaking.
Yo, one time I saw. Yo, nigga, one time I saw. You know how they got like a butcher thing, where they cut up the animals, whatever, and they package them for you.
Yeah.
I saw a nigga standing out with the butcher apron on, full butcher outfit, blood and everything on him, smoking a cigarette. Outside in front of... When I walked in, I was like, jeez, man.
Here we go.
There goes the beef right there.
There goes the beef.
They even sell stuff outside.
So one of the things I'm really disturbed with is that they put juices out here.
Yeah, I saw that
and
too.
drinks, and it's baking in the sun.
Yeah.
It's 90 something degrees, and I'm like, that's poison now.
Yeah,
that's pretty much you're selling poison.
Yeah, because the plastic is leaching into
the juice. So I'm like, yo, I do not buy stuff that's liquid from Trader Joe's. I basically just come here so I could do the avocados.
When I first moved to this neighborhood, nigga, the first week I moved into this neighborhood, they found a prostitute dead over here.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So now would they know where we live? We live in Western Beef. We're in the basement of Western Beef.
I'll never forget it. We saw it on the news, but I looked at my wife. I was like, did we make a mistake? Dude, we live... It looked nice when we came to look at the place.
Nah, you know what? We're in a gold mine, bro.
Nah, we are.
Give that a few years and I'm...
Yeah, because look, they're rebuilding all this. Zoom out. Go this way. Like, go that way. Go towards the ferry. See what it looks like over there. Follow that.
Well, this image is probably old.
Either way.
I've never seen this view. This is dope. I'm lost, bro. I'm trying to follow the train. Bay Street, nigga. Yeah, Bay Street. Follow the train. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah,
what
you follow the train.
What is this?
I've been through there.
Oh, this is a supermarket?
Yep, that's the supermarket.
So
hold on, that's when that guy died. That one that got choked out.
Right
Eric
over
Garner.
Right here.
Right here. Yeah,
yep.
right over there somewhere.
Right here. This is where all the crackheads are.
That's definitely where the crackheads are.
All the crackheads. I got hit on by a crackhead.
Oh, man. This morning.
No, it was a while back, but it was when I was fatter too. And she was like, "Oh, you're so cute." I'm like,
that nigga
I
got
lost
food.
my engagement ring. I'm married. Sorry.
This nigga got money. Look at him. He's eating.
He's eating. He must have money. Look, he's fat.
The quartz over here. This is I gotta go to.
You gotta go to. Where's the ferry, bro?
Nigga, you're going way too far. Just keep following this road. This is the road right here that goes to the ferry.
Oh yeah.
Look, there's all new construction right here. They're building something here. I don't know what's gonna go here. But that's the ferry.
There's also a museum here. You know that?
Nigga, I know. I've never been there.
Yeah, there's a museum. If you go down, if you go down these buildings here, they go through like some old structures.
Are those solar panels?
Yeah,
that's dope.
So they have that. It's like a museum. These buildings or something, and then you walk here. There's a parking lot. There's a little shop store about the museum where you could buy goodies.
Yeah.
And then there's a pier here. I did a tabling once. You could actually walk that pier all the way to the edge there.
It looks so nice. Imagine we had to board the ferry like that still.
For real. Then they have this weird triangle thing. You ever seen that?
I've seen that, but they always have the gate locked.
Yep. I think it's going to be part of the whole entire theme. These should all be solar panels, right?
They should be. That's where we wait for the bus.
That's the ferry. So what did you want to see?
Go to the ferry real quick. I want to see what it looks like from the top. That's crazy.
That's insane, bro. That's
all right,
dope.
go to here. They're rebuilding all this. This right here, that's the baseball field. This is just past the baseball. Oh no, wait, it's over here.
Right here.
Yeah, they're gonna build a mall here, a big ass mall.
So where's the wheel going? I thought the wheel was going.
The wheel's supposed to go further up this way. It's supposed to go. I don't know if they're gonna do it. They invested. I think it's around here somewhere. The wheel.
Oh, that's probably the beginning right here.
Probably. Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah. That's dope. Wow, that's freaking nuts. Look at Staten Island. Jesus Christ.
New York City, baby. Where it's at.
This is the city. That's Brooklyn. There goes man right there.
Brooklyn. Queens. The Bronx.
Rikers Island.
Yeah.
They're shutting it down, you heard?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And they're putting local jails.
Local trails?
Jails. Like they'll house people locally who are sentenced for, 1 year.
That's all they're going to do there?
I heard that's what they're gonna do. Like they're gonna open up mini jailhouses and have people who have maximum sentence of a year.
That's what I thought Rikers Island was already.
That's what it was, up to 2 years, Rikers Island, and any more than that, then you went up somewhere else. Say, yeah. But I don't know. That's JFK.
Jeez. I thought they were gonna shut it down and open it up for business, baby. Put some real estate there. Oof, an island? That's a gated community in New York City. Gee, that's money right there.
Word.
That's money.
There's that flat Earth.
That's not. This is a false. The Earth is not round. They should make a Google Maps, but flat Earth.
Oh my!
That would be so
gosh,
good,
bro. I would so go into it and just.
I want to do it though. There got to be something.
I mean, they would be able to do it. I mean, if they were able to make the fake globe Earth, they could make the real flat Earth, right? Look at that! Wow, that's insane, bro. Is crazy.
Look how tiny we are in this world. We're nothing, bro.
Nothing. I mean, we have pictures of Western beef, and we're looking at the globe.
How far can you zoom out?
That's it.
Oh, look! Wow, you can see the freaking sun.
What? Why does it change like that?
That's how you know this is fake, nigga. That's it. Just proved. Is that China? This is China, right?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know what this is.
Mexico?
Oh, my bad.
Where are we? Oh, this is Earth. This is...
Yes, nigga.
That is basically how we do it here.
That's about the height of education we have.
This is Earth.
Is that it's crooked? Look how blue that water is, baby.
Wow.
That's Puerto Rico right there.
What is this?
The Bahamas. Jeez.
Why does it look like that?
What's Puerto Rico? Oh, that's Cuba. Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico.
Where you see it?
Right
oh, yeah. I feel like it needs to go like this.
Yeah, because it's crooked.
Yeah, it's crooked. Well, I mean, it's not crooked.
I wish it was touchscreen so we could just spin it.
Word.
Was it from this computer? No, right?
No, that's the main computer over there.
Main computer.
If it was this one, yeah, I'd be able to do it. But
man, the world is crazy.
The world is insane. We're in it.
Look how false this looks. A circle? Really?
A circle. That's the best thing you can come up with. Government.
Yo, there's a video that this guy made that he debunks some other guy's claim that the Earth is flat. And one of the videos that he does is that there's an airplane, air pilot in an airplane, and the pilot is flying through the sky, But then he shows that the sun is under the clouds. And you look out the window, you see the sun under the clouds. He's like, look, the sun is under the clouds.
Is it Photoshop, you think?
No. You know what it is? The sun is going down on that side. So because he's in an airplane, he's above the clouds. So the sun is going under the clouds.
So the clouds are sort of covering.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I was driving on the Bell Parkway and I was looking at the sun and the rays of the clouds, spotting down. And I was like, yeah, I could totally see the flat earth.
Yeah.
Absolutely see it.
That's what I'm saying. It's such a good theory. It's such a good theory. I mean, to each his own. And my favorite is when you run into somebody in the wild that's really a flat earther. I'll never forget your brother when he was trying to convince me that the earth was flat. I was like, I don't think it is, bro. I want to believe you. I want to. 100%. I want it. It'd be such a good thing. But I don't think I could believe it.
I don't know. That's basically the flat earth theory. What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure that, I would love to meet someone who's like my brother, who was diehard believer in it.
If you believe the earth is flat, hit us up. Go to the website, thebasementny.com.
Explain to me why Google can't get these images right.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah,
What's happening here? What is this? Is this a mountain? Is this water?
That's underwater, bro.
Is that a wave? Are they going to die over here?
No, that's the mountains underwater.
That's the mountains under the water.
The meteor that killed the dinosaurs apparently hit right here. Right there.
Yeah, the Gulf.
Skadoosh.
Skadoon. That's it.
That's it.
Peace.